Hello and welcome to the Arkansas Weather Blog. We are your ticket to big weather events. Told you once you start the rain, you're not going to be able to turn it off. It wasn't a matter of when, or it wasn't a matter of if the drought was going to end. It was when the drought's going to end. And we were talking about with this El Nino, it was gonna happen. And the outlook for October, November, and December is for above average precipitation. So we should start to see more spells of wet weather. Now, I showed something similar to this on the air, but this is the seasonal drought outlook, and this was issued back on October 15th. And you notice in this shaded color right in here, that means that there should be some improvement noted. Maybe drought conditions remain, but there will be improvement. Drought conditions look to improve and greatly diminish and will likely be finished, the drought in this shaded area. So a huge improvement should be seen. This goes all the way through January, by the way, across portions of southern Arkansas, North Texas, Central Texas, East Texas, Northern Louisiana, and Mississippi. So this area of the country should see drought removal over the next few months. Again, this is a drought outlook issued on October 15th that would go all the way through January the 31st. Now, this is the percentage of, and I got my picture in the way. I can move this around. Let's see if I can move that around. I've got my camera in the way. This is showing you precipitation in September and part of October and an analysis of it based upon radar. And this is the percent of average. And many places were between 0 and 50% of average. And notice where the drought conditions were, at least the worst of the drought. Eastern, central, southern Arkansas. This was the area of the state that was hit the hardest. And look at the improvement here. This is rain over the past 7 days. And so we have seen just with this round of rain, the areas that needed it the most got hit with the rainfall and amounts according to Doppler radar. Some of these 5-6 inch amounts, and I did have a report out of Hamburg of 6 inches of rain. Here in central Arkansas, between 2 and 3 inches, lesser amounts nowhere. So this area of rain that came through over the past couple of days, part of it from a front and another part from Patricia, targeted the areas that needed it the absolute most. Now let me bring this back over here, minimize this, and I'll start with the European model from EuroWX.com. We have another round of rain. Unfortunately, this is horrible timing coming in. And this again is showing you how much precipitation over the previous 6 hours. So what you're looking at here is on Friday between 1 and 7. And most of it's just west of Arkansas at that time period. But then you go into the overnight hours, and now this is 12-hour precipitation that you're looking at. This is between 7 p.m. Friday and 7 a.m. Saturday. And it's showing a pretty good area of rainfall of at least a half an inch, especially, again, look at the target area again, southern Arkansas, and that continues for that next 12 hours on Halloween, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., but then you go 7 p.m. on Halloween to 7 a.m., and things really start to diminish and push on off towards the east. Now, let me go back over here. That was the European. Let me show you the GFS. And this is the one thing I want to show you here, because the timing on this it's not that far off. But this is Friday night. Let's go to Saturday. Okay, so this is Saturday on Halloween between 7 a.m. and 1 p.m. Notice how it's really showing large rainfall amounts across the Arklatex and into portions of Louisiana. There may be a boundary in this area, and this may be where moisture pools and you get stronger thunderstorm development in a larger area of rain, which could prohibit vast amounts of moisture from reaching the north. What I'm trying to say is some of these, if there are clusters of storms or larger areas of rain, it may limit the amount of rainfall which falls over Arkansas. It sort of robs the moisture. And you see that it does bring some up into southern Arkansas. This is during the afternoon on Halloween, and then starts to trend it downward. This is a 6-hour precipitation from the GFS from, let's see here, this is from 7 p.m. to 1 a.m. on Saturday night. So Halloween, you can see the vast majority of the rain south and east of Arkansas, but there's still some lingering showers around. Now, 24-hour precipitation, that's what each one of these maps, they're going to show it in chunks. So we're looking at the previous 24 hours ending Halloween at 1 p.m. in the afternoon, according to the GFS. You see some heavier amounts in northwest Arkansas, only 1/10 of an inch according to the GFS, and then higher amounts. Now, let's go to the 24-hour period Uh, this is where the bulk of the rain is going to fall during Saturday afternoon. So this is from 1, I'm sorry if I'm confusing you, this is from, let's see, 1 a.m. Saturday to 1 a.m. Sunday, 8/10 of an inch of rain here, but you go southern Arkansas, again, the areas that look like we're going to have the removal of the drought status and the drought outlook in the areas that need it the most, it's southern Arkansas that could get several inches of rainfall out of this, 1, 2, maybe even 3 inches. Then you look at the period, um, and again, we're taking some of the same into account here. We're looking at the period from 7 a.m. Saturday to 7 a.m. Sunday, and you can see those rainfall amounts again across southern Arkansas, and then that rainfall should be out of here. So the point of this is the fact that you have drought conditions across southern Arkansas, and the forecast is for those drought conditions to be removed in time with that drought outlook, and that's exactly what we're seeing play out with lesser amounts further north. And I think that's going to be the trend here with this system coming in for the end of the week. I think you're going to have some rain coming into western Arkansas Friday night. I think the bulk of the rain for central and southern Arkansas is going to fall during the day Saturday, and then it starts to taper off late Saturday afternoon and into the evening. Will there be showers around on Halloween? Yeah, when the kids are trick-or-treating, I think there will be some lingering showers, but I don't think it's going to be heavy. Hopefully we can get all that moisture out of here. So that's what I want to show you, some scary showers, and don't forget, spooky showers, however you want to put it. But don't forget, this weekend, daylight saving time ends, so we fall back 1 hour. You get an extra hour sleep, change the batteries in your smoke detectors. Thanks again for coming to the Arkansas Weather Blog. We are your ticket to big weather events.